What's up, everyone? It's Johnny here, and I've just made myself a lovely little cup of coffee. So feel free to join me if you like, or cup of tea, or whatever you're fancying right now. Um, but yeah, essentially, I thought I was going to make a video today, basically going through the 5 books that I would recommend to any up and coming entrepreneur or anyone who's thinking about getting started in entrepreneurship. Because I remember when I started out, I was constantly on the lookout for new books to read. Essentially, I've just curated a list of 5 that I think every entrepreneur should read. 5 of the most important for when you're just starting out, in my opinion anyway. Feel free to let me know if you agree with my choice in the comments. But yeah, let's get started. So at number 1, .com Secrets. Now, this was actually the first book that I ever read. I mean, I'd read books before, but fiction books, and probably when I was like very young. But this was actually the first kind of serious book that I ever read. And this one was recommended to me by my good friend Tom. So shout out Tom. The reason I've put this here is because no matter what business model you are running, you need to understand sales funnels and you need to understand how they work, how to generate traffic, where to direct that traffic to, and most importantly, you need to understand how to convert traffic effectively. Now, this book is going to show you, it's going to tell you everything that you need to know about sales funnels. It's going to teach you about VSL funnels, webinar funnels, value ladders. It's going to teach you about upsells. It's going to teach you about literally everything you need to know. You might be sat there thinking, Johnny, what is a funnel? What are you even talking about? If that is the case, you need to pick up this book and you need to read it. There is 380 pages of straight up juice. So yeah, if you're looking to make money online and you're kind of new to it and you don't know what funnels are, pick this up 100%. Now, number 2, we have Psycho Cybernetics. Now, arguably, this is the most important book in the list. It definitely was for me anyway, but you must understand the concepts in this book. Like, it is vital that you understand the concepts in this book. Basically, it's just going to teach you the importance of self-image. It's going to teach you the importance of visualization. And it's also going to teach you how to rewire the mechanical side of your brain for success. I'm not going to go too in depth on it, but yeah, this book is amazing for breaking mental barriers, learning how to implement new belief systems. But it's a book that needs to be experienced. There's lots of kind of practical exercises that you can take part in there. I wouldn't recommend you read it quickly. I'd probably recommend you read it over the space of a few weeks. And plus, you kind of need to practice the exercises within the book over like a 21-day period. But yeah, Psycho Cybernetics, absolute game changer for me. So do with that as you will. Number three, we have Essentialism. Now, this is the human handbook to eliminating complexity in life and in business. It's going to teach you how to hone in on only the things which actually matter, things that are actually really going to push the needle forward. It's also going to teach you how to be much more selective with how you spend your time, what you do with your time. One of the main kind of concepts in the book is learning how to say no and figuring out what it is exactly that you want in life. And then anything that does not push you forward or propel you towards that goal, cut it out. Basically, the easy rundown of this, but it's once again, it's like 300 pages long. There's a lot in here. It's really good. And as you can see, we've got this big scribble here. We want to go from this to this in both business and life. One thing that this taught me, actually, I now have a sign above my head up there, and all it says on it is outreach, content. I don't know why I had to look up because I knew what it was, but outreach, content, and learning. They are the only 3 things that I need to focus my time on. So every single night before I go to sleep, I get out my laptop and I write down my tasks, all of my tasks for the day. There might be the odd exception, but the primary task that I need to focus on getting out of the way for the day is outreach related tasks, content related tasks. I keep looking up there, I don't know why, don't ask me why. And then learning and reading and just improving. So that's number 3. At number 4, we have The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Now, the reason that this book is on here is because at some point you're going to need to start a YouTube channel, or you're going to need to start putting yourself out there. It's super important to have an online presence. You don't need an extremely large one, but you definitely need one. It's just going to make your life 100,000 times easier. And if you can start to build a loyal kind of group, it doesn't have to be big, but a loyal community, that is extremely valuable. So you're going to need to get out there, you're going to need to do it. And in order to do that, you're going to have to kind of not give a fuck what people think of you. Otherwise, you are literally going to do just a whole lot of procrastinating, a whole lot of nothing really. This book just teaches you to live your life in a way where you just do what you need to do to benefit you without thinking about other people. It basically just teaches you to learn how to not give a shit, basically. And then at number 5, I've not actually finished it. At number 5, we have Atomic Habits. And I've not actually finished it, but it's besides the point. It's a very good book. I read half of it, I stopped reading it because I ended up getting a brand new book and I kind of wanted to read that. I've only read half of it, and from the first half that I read, I learned a lot of valuable things. Example, just a few little things about making good habits as easy as possible to do, making bad habits as hard as possible to do. So for example, when I come into this room to work, my phone is completely out of the way. It's on charge in my bedroom. I don't eat in the place where I do work. I only eat in the dining room. The only thing that I do in this room is work or content or learning, as we spoke about before. If you're looking to build a business, or you're looking to build a personal brand or whatever, it's going to take you forever if you do not have your habits in check. And if you don't know how to keep your habits in check either. Like, this book literally consists of 270 pages of ways to eliminate bad habits and how to develop good habits. So definitely, if you are just getting started, you need to read this. Unless you already have super good habits, you need to read this, because if you want to become an entrepreneur and you need to spend long times focusing on building a business, then you need to make sure that your habits are in check. But yeah, guys, that is my list. I've only got 4 of them here with me because I ended up giving one of them away to one of my friends. Shout out David. You know you are, David. If you've read any of these, feel free to go ahead and let me know what you think of my choice here, what you think of my list. Also, feel free to let me know if you're gonna go ahead and purchase any of these, if I've swayed you to purchase any of these. But yeah, other than that, guys, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you for watching, and take it easy. See you in the next one.